I think I'm live, but I can't see. Welcome to Talk Live. Alright. Woo! Let's go, Portugal! Give me back my game. I hope I won't get fucking flagged by actually the copyrighted music. I actually started this yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday, and I haven't played EU4 in a while. And you might ask why haven't you been playing EU5? Yeah, I have midterms right now. Midterms are finished today, but for me to actually enjoy EU4, I need at least like 100 hours or something like that. So I just want to chill out today. So this is like my chill colonial run, and it's like 1570 right now. See, I got all like the South America, which is like the best part are the Caribbean. Now I'm actually rushing, and I have some parts in like Sierra Leone and the old world as well. But right now I actually really want to go here, but I don't like actually declaring war a lot. I just want to, chill out a bit. So my ideas are, you might say, like, for playing tool, these are good actually, these are decent, but if I go to a war like this, like, I don't have morale, I don't have discipline, I don't have anything, but I wanted to actually see how much construction cost that I could get. So with like the Portuguese ideas, we have like 15% construction cost reduction, and also we have 10% here, and also infrastructure we have 10%, and I believe we have here as well. No, we don't. Oh, we have like the idea combinations. So yeah, that's 15%. So total you have is 53%. My god, dude, that's insane. And also I actually I want to just go colonial. As you can see, I never even expanded properly. I got these couple like provinces in like northern Morocco, but actually it was Castile. I wasn't even looking at Castile. Called me to their war, and they just gave me it. So right now actually also I'm fighting together with Castile. We're actually against Kilwa here, which they're massive interest. Oh my god, look at those trade nodes. How many trade nodes they have? I never realized that, man. Are these new actually? Couple of them, I don't know. Wow. Kilwa these days actually like always becomes a great power, and they're kicking the Spanish ass. I'm actually thinking like getting rid of the alliance with the Spaniards, but we'll see. Also, I'm clearing up the slums and like what's left here actually. Sharka, look, there's just a couple provinces left that I should take care. But the interesting thing is actually, look, for example, Spaniards actually started to colonize here. So I just wanted to cock them. So I had these two provinces, and they were my allies, so they couldn't declare war on me. And I got this province as well. So after I got like the Pope Inflammable event, whatever the fuck that is, and basically if any other Catholic country actually tries to colonize here, they will get like a 10% debuff. Well, the colonial growth, the Treaty of Tordesillas. Sorry, now I remembered actually. So actually I discovered this after like 4,000 hours. So if you give subsidies to your colonial nations, so the problem with your colonial nations, especially when they're like just born, right? They don't have enough money, even like 2 ducats to actually expand colonial. Like, because if I just say like I put a colony here, it will take like 1 ducats, 2 ducats at the beginning, right? But the problem with that is actually AI doesn't know how to actually, especially in the early game where no country actually has a good portion of like monetary income. AI will just wait and chill out until when they get money. So if you just give, like, let's say you colonize 5 provinces in the Cuban region, okay, in the Caribbeans, and you actually just make them like a self-governing colony, which, for example, I think I have somewhere like this. One of them should be actually like a Anyway, and then also you give subsidies, like couple ducats is enough for, but I'm still actually giving a lot of money. So for example, Portuguese Mexico, like in 5 years they were like this before, right now they're like this. I'm actually holding up my soldiers here to autonomously suppress the local Indians, and also I'm giving like how much money? I'm not giving money right now. Yeah, I'm giving 11 ducats right now, and I don't even need the money. And I'm just actually the only thing I spent money on is like I'm actually building a couple plantations, and also I rushed this. I know it's inefficient, it's not good, but I mean I just like to stack these modifiers like global settlers increase. It's I mean with all the buffs, everything combined, right now I have like 169. And I didn't even have the Council of Indies or like exile colonial companies. It's wild. And at one point, and after like 1600s, I know I won't be needing any money at all. So it will just be so much money because I won't need any money, and the game will get boring basically after 1600s. So this war is over. I didn't even look at this shit actually. So AI took care of it. Alright, I'm gonna annex that. Or if so, I actually want to peace out the killings. This is absolutely disgusting, man. I mean, dude, you're declaring war, but you're not even sending troops. Where are the Spanish troops? I don't know. And also, France massively cut the Spanish, and I think they got Aragon as a PU because this looks like, yeah, this doesn't look like a proper expansion. And also, we have Galicia. I actually can attack them because I really want to actually break that alliance with the Spaniards. I mean, because they have a couple lands. Like the most annoying thing is these two provinces. And also the rest of South Africa. Well, according to about South Africa, actually, the only province you need is because like Cape of Good Hope, like Cabo de Boa Esperanza, this has actually like a harbor, right? And none other province in this region have a harbor or something like that. So if you just have this and like dev this up to 30 and make this a world port, also build some like trade depots, trade centers, like 20 ships to actually control the income, you will actually, for example, let's say the British have a colony here, right? If I actually put my ships and like take 99% of this node, I will cut all the trade that's coming from the Philippines and India to London actually, and they will come to Porto or like Sevilla node, right? So it's really important. And also I don't have many provinces like as much as the Spaniards, but with the ships, with the value of my province, look at this, Lisbon is like 42 development, and I haven't even developed this for the trade power, and I still have like 66% because I have an amazing flagship. This is beautiful, look at this. This is like for the Portuguese only. Where was that? Yeah, Portuguese trade route map. Trade power per ship and fleet, this is amazing. And also I have like the signal block which gives movement speed, which is like unnecessary, but I really like it. I seriously really like it. Alright, so let's see the situation. Actually, my subjects are bigger than me because I just don't want to expand. I want to play like a historical game. So I have like 500 development. Most of this is in Iberia, but some are in actually Africa, like Sierra Leone, these parts. Alright, so I'm just gonna sit on my money probably for a bit until I finish these, or actually maybe I can build some things. Like, let's see, manufacturers. Well, you might actually say building manufacturers in your subjects is not good because you're not actually directly taking the money, but it's really good because, look guys, one of actually my hot takes is like, even when you're playing as England, let's say, you should probably take Brazil. But people always say, alright, the main reason you're actually building a colony is like taking all this trade and taking them back here, right? For example, why would you actually conquer India or like the Philippines or Malaysia, let's say? Because you take the trade, because these, like, for example, look, there are spices here, which, or China ware, which these are actually decent goods. So you take these trade, which these goods are not found in Europe, right? And you bring them to either like Sevilla or the English Channel. But you might say actually, for example, the Brazil node doesn't have like a downstream to England, I think. But especially in like mid-late game and late game, the tariff situation is crazy. So I actually developed the Cubans a lot. So they're like 355 development, and they have a lot of income. And I built a couple like plantations there, and because I developed so much, they got like zero liberty desire, but tariffs are like 80%. I'm actually gonna wait. I won't bump them up right now. Actually, I will wait for it. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna keep on taxing everyone, but I don't want to tax the little guys. For example, I really don't want to actually tax Mexicans because I just want them to snowball a bit. And oh my god, come on, I can peace out. Yeah, thank you, sir, so much. Jesus. Also, I'm actually gunning for the Holy See, just for the memes. Alright, because the war is over, yeah, I need a couple ships here to actually control all of the trade here. And also, let's use up some of this. Alright. So the rest of the new world actually AI will do it. I mean, I might actually take California or actually what is this, Alaska, but it's basically useless. I mean, I'd rather take here like the Philippines and like the Malacca region generally. Like these are really good land, man. I mean, Philippines doesn't have that much trade potential, but especially like this region. I mean, if you take Malacca for example, this is like if you take this province and also this province, I mean, and a couple ships, you just control all like the Indonesian trade, and also the sweetest part is actually the trade coming from Japan and also Hong Kong, right? All right, we gotta bump this up a little bit, develop the provinces, and also I want to focus on this. Okay, let's get the bad red visors actually. Alright. Yep, change this as well. And I might actually some culture conversion moments because just of the memes, and like I have a bit of an OCD about it. I know everybody has. These are like 3. This is really cheap, man. But how long does it take? Oh my god, this soundtrack again. I hate it. Wait, I hate it. Jesus. Fuck. Alright, this is good. Oh my god. Guys, I remember like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I was playing this game for the first time. I'm like, that soundtrack, that Polish guy singing, it's like a traditional thing, but I really hate it. Alright, and let's see about the actually, the religious leagues. Wait. Alright. So I think the Ottomans and the French are, and the Venetians actually are in the Protestant League, and I mean they're gonna kick their ass, man. Well, it's gonna be wild. Let me see. Look at this, dude. Like the Ottomans, even though they don't have Egypt, because somehow actually the Mamlukian AI actually survived, and they got a 045 leader. And also this is the usual as well. If you play EU4 a lot, you will actually see this, guys. And look, Akkoyunlu, which means in Turkish actually the white sheep, Karakoyun is the black sheep. Akkoyunlu always actually for some reason, even though they're not historical allies in the game, like AI for some reason actually allies them, and sometimes I've seen this shit, like they're still allies until the end of the game, like which I mean like 1800s. It's crazy. The only way to actually drop this alliance is, let's say I attack the Ottomans, and in the peace treaty I say just cut the alliance with the Akkoyunlus, or actually if you're like, if I'm playing French, if I'm playing the French, or let's say Persia is the better example actually, and I'm allied with the Ottomans, and I want to take these land, but Ottomans will join because the Akkoyun is their alliance, right? You just use some favors, but for some reason, I don't know, the devs should probably explain this. Ottomans always ally this nation. And I mean, in this run, they even got like some parts of Crimea, man. This was called, yeah, Kiev and Azov, I think, but the names changed. So, but the French got, sorry, not the French, the British actually got the Burgundian inheritance. So they're massive, actually. It's wild, man. Look, all of these are actually proper states, I think. And yeah, they even converted all of it to Anglican actually, which is interesting. Let me see the British actual ideas. They went straight quality exploration expansion. That's such like if you're playing the British, you should choose exploration first or second. I mean, all right. Let's see. There are a couple of revolts, but I think they're in Mexico. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get absolutely copyrighted from this, bro. All right. 3-3-3. Yeah, my leader is really good. I actually might abdicate, not abdicate. Disinherit my heir because, guys, if you're playing a Christian nation and you don't have an heir, you have this event which I got into in this run when I was playing this in in the afternoon. If you're a Christian nation in EU4 and you don't have an heir, you have a percentage, like I don't know the math, about like talented and ambitious daughter. That event actually gives you usually 666, 646 or 656 female heirs, which is insane. And the best way to actually trigger it is actually, for example, if your ruler is 30 years old, there is like I think like 10% chance of it happening. But if let's say it's like, I mean, if your ruler is 60 years old, it's like 40% that will happen. So if you have an older ruler, just prepare to do Alt F4 actually, and you'll get the talented and ambitious leader event. So, and also another pro tip after 4,000 hours of this game, I mean, don't ever take technologies before. Just wait for them to like 5% or 10% cheaper, because I mean, the innovation, the innovativeness is really good. But I mean, look, it's a trap base. It just gives all power cost 10% at the end. But for you to get the innovativeness, actually, you need to invest into it a lot more, which I mean, you should never invest like in early technology. The only case for that is actually you don't want to actually develop admin, or you just want like an upper hand. Like let's say I'm playing as a Russian and I want to fight the Ottomans. I just immediately take the military tech and attack because I will have a better chance, right? Of course. Alright, I want to seize land. I really like the bonuses, and let's see the agenda. Colonize. Where is this? Alright, my AI will do that actually. I'm gonna actually wait. This actually gives you 25 global settlers increase for 10 years. Well, that's really good because, yeah, it's almost 200, man. It's wild. But for some reason we can't. Okay. Alright, let's continue on the Philippines and Indonesia. Or what's left actually, let me see. Alright, so I actually want to convert all of this, but I didn't go religious, but the thing is I got like the counter reformation, and so I have like, and if I be the defender of the faith, I will have like 4 missionaries, which is really good. But I don't want to be the defender of the faith because my army is weak. And look, if I take the defender of the faith, something happened, wait. If I take the defender of the faith, Ottomans will attack someone, I bet. They will attack the Austrians, they will attack someone in Italy, or even the French for that matter, I mean. They will probably not attack the French. Oh, French want to be my ally, yes sir, and also Castile. Fuck off. Alright. Spain is my new rival, I want those colonies, baby. I mean, just for the memes, I want Louisiana and Florida, and also just please God, I want to actually clear this up, man. This looks so disgusting. One of my actually OCDs is like, look, if you take this line, all of this line, I don't know if you can see my cursor because it's my first time TikTok live stream, but if you take the line from like Congo to Kilwa here, all of these parts will be like your color, and I really like that. Like it just plays into my like fantasy of building a great fucking empire. And also, yeah, probably I should spend these points. I mean, okay, let's develop some things. Just always go for the cheaper ones, not this. Not like the most valuable ones, because see, I mean, it will generally be better. Alright, actually, let's look about the goods actually. I want to develop the good goods. A couple Chinaware, that's good. Coffee is good. Gold I don't like. Gems are not bad. Ivory is really good. We have spice, baby. Fuck, that cost too much. I didn't even look, and it got saved. Jesus. Alright, anyway. Okay. So I just want to get the trade centers so quickly. Let's see. But actually, if you want to get like the 50 plus, like the bonus, the merchant bonus, we should probably attack the Moluccan nations like Majapahit, or actually, I really want to attack these guys. Man, I really want to attack these guys. But they are like the Persians. I mean, Persians are massive. I mean, look, they even went offensive, and dude, I mean, Persia is not a joke, especially after like the last DLCs that came up in last year. They're wild, man. If you haven't played like Zoroastrian fire worshipping Persia, what are you doing in your life, man? Just forget about your midterms or anything. Just go play Persia. All right, this is just such a bad mission. But just for OCD, I want to do it. So 7 states in colonial Brazil, Jesuit Holy Order, and so it should be down here somewhere if I remember correctly. Yeah, the Dominicans. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, but every state should be. Alright, where was the place actually? Yeah, all of Brazil. This is a bad order, because the best holy order as like an Iberian nation is this. Like, it's the best one. What was the name? Benedictines. Like, the local goods produce is such an amazing modifier, and like, look, the other good modifier would have been actually development cost. So this is good, but 5% development cost is meh. 10% would be absolutely insane. Institution growth, this is so bad. Resistance to reformation, this is only usable when you're like, let's say, playing in Italy. You don't want to get but usually Italians never get converted. Anyway, I mean, attrition for enemies, local defense, these are just like so terrible, man. Like local defensiveness, like I can understand fort defense, but local defensiveness, some modifiers are just absolutely useless in this game, man. I mean, it's wild. And even though all of that is true, like, I still want to play EU4 instead of EU5, because I think EU5 needs a lot of improvement. I mean, they like, look, they don't even have mission trees, man. I mean, I didn't play it properly. I played it for a while, but I just want to like take a couple days off next week probably, and want to live in EU5 for a couple days and see if there's some improvement or there's something that's good. But right now, I think it just needs like it's better than like the Victoria 3 situation when Victoria 3 actually got released. But I mean, it's not that good, because no, it's better than Victoria 3's first. Victoria 3 when it came out was absolutely disgusting. But right now, after the patches, I have like 1,000 hours or so in that, I think. Like 800 or 1,000, something like that. And Victoria 3 is really good. So all of the Paradox games, guys, this is the basic rule. All of the Paradox games get better. It's like wine, right? Like, you have to wait for it. And, well, I got the deluxe edition. Well, pre-order. I probably shouldn't have done that. But I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes I think like buying the games are a trap, man. That's why I have a disaster. Yeah, this will never trigger. Like, dominance of the clergy or dominance of certain estate never triggers, man. Let me tell you. It never triggers. And also, I want to go to 50% because that will give me an extra bonus to, what was it called? Reform progress score. So we have a couple of reforms ahead. We have like 2, 4, 5 reforms ahead. And I'm actually rushing for this reform, which is unproductive. I know which one is that. Exploitation of the New World, which will give 10% goods produce to all of my colonial subjects and also one colonies. This is really good, but this always actually, like, you should rush it so hard to get the benefit of it. It's like this monument as well. I just upgraded this monument for the memes. It's useless because if you have enough money like I do to actually upgrade this monument, I mean, you got all the necessary colonies and everything already. And it's like this, these couple reforms as well. I mean, back in the day, I actually remember they didn't even have like these reforms, most of them, because the problem is this social contract reform is so good because it's I don't know when it came, but in Leviathan or like very older patches, 130s, it wasn't there. And the problem was actually if you didn't go humanist and if you didn't go religious, you were absolutely fucked. Because yeah, especially if you're overextended, it would be so bad. Also, I can't seize land because there's like a uprising. Yeah. I always hate these micromanagements, guys. I mean, I think it might be the only real problem of EU4. I mean, well, there are I think two problems with EU4. But overall, the game this is one of the greatest games ever made. But the problem one is actually, if you actually know the game a bit and got the hang of it, after like 1600s, the game isn't fun anymore. So I always actually, like I said, I had like 4,000 hours or something like that. So I never actually go white these days, or like play hardcore, because I know if I do that, I will get bored. Because if you try to maximize and everything, and if I get like a bad ruler, I usually like Alt F4. But oh my god, this soundtrack again, I hate it. Jesus. Oh. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, by the way, we got the let's see the policies. Colon development boost. Governing capacity, that's really good. Also, alright, so we have a lot of points actually. But I'm just gonna wait to get like 300 mana. So actually expand the infrastructure on these couple of things. The expand infrastructure thing is so good, man. I mean, it's extremely good. I mean, playing till I remember when I was playing this like 4 years ago or something like that, like 131 Leviathan, something like that, and we didn't even have like monuments. I mean, they added so much flavor, and I remember actually we used to play with friends like the mod Flavor Universalis, which was a mod that was so good. Actually, the guy who made the mod actually joined the Paradox Tinto team or something like that, because I remember playing it before, and then the Domination DLC came. And the Ottoman mission tree was almost the same, and they removed the mod from like the Steam Workshop. But kudos to that guy, man. I mean, whoever made that mod is just a chat. And the mod was so good, they just made the mod a DLC on its own, and it's wild. Alright, so I don't have power projection. I actually want to insult. Alright, I'm gonna. Do I have a truce with the Spaniards? Do the French have? Or I might actually attack the Spaniards. But I mean, should I do that? I know it's just a hassle. And I think the League War is going on. Oh my god. Dude, the English usually get like kicked in their ass. But this run, they're massive. I mean, the big reason is, well, they have like a historical 665 ruler, and also the Burgundian inheritance. Like, man, dude, the Burgundian lands and like the lowlands are one of the best places in the game. Well, the lowlands basically here is fine as well, but and the French still have cores, man. Sorry. Alright, also, sorry. Jesus. Alright, we almost have 300. Alright, so I want to develop some things. So should I, the big question is actually, should I develop the proper European lands, or should I develop the really good lands? By really good lands I mean here actually. And because, look, these trade goods are far better than what we have in Europe. Like, for example, we have, I mean, wine and so on. These are not bad. Salt, The problem with these is like you can find these goods everywhere, right? But they're usually the European lands. Here, for example, they're like grasslands, right? And it's relatively easier to develop. Like one of the best places to develop is of course the lowlands, but the British Islands, or actually the what's this called, man? The Polish lands, not steppe. I would like cement, man. Alright, let's develop something. So I want to get some bonuses. Alright, so let me use these. Free stability, yes sir, please. Please. Alright, the trade, the strategic goods, I want to be the production leader. And also, this is like a hidden mechanic. If you're actually allied with the Egyptians and historically, like you take grain exports, it gives you like 5% or 10% development cost. It's never like I found this in like a wiki or something like that, because there is a button when you're playing as the Egyptians. Actually, you can export grain, and so I was thinking like, what was that doing? That actually gives like 1 on rice reduction and also 5 development cost, something like that. So I want to get a couple actually the trading bonuses. So the important one is this actually for the tariffs. I think TikTok will ban me or something if I actually say this openly. Alright, let's look at that. Those goods. Alright, Bengala, however you read this. Also, before you develop, always do, which one was that? Oh, this one. This one gives 15% on the whole area. It's a bit pricey, but it's absolutely worth it, man. Alright, let's add these here. Here. Also Sierra Leone as well. Alright, that looks nice. Nice and clean. Alright, so we're gonna develop these. Let me see. I just want to actually expand all of them to 15, so therefore I can actually expand the infrastructure. And if I expand the infrastructure, it will give a lot of great bonuses. Well, it's a bit pricey because it will give you, like, as you can read that down, local province governing increase cost. Alright, develop 2 times. Guys, please do not develop the admin. Alright, I mean, it's fine technically, but if you develop admin a lot, I mean, look, let's say if you're developing military, right? You both get the manpower, and I don't know if you get the actually the goods production bonus, but you will get the trade power as well. And for developing diplomatically, it's the same as well. Like you will get the goods bonus and also the trade. But if you develop tax, it's absolutely so bad, man. You won't get like you won't get anything good in return, because and tax is only good in the early game, right? Right. Okay. Oh, I should attack Congo probably, because they're like the leading producer. Okay, hold on. Let me develop this. Expand. Did I expand there? I always forget. Alright, where else? Oh, Madagascar. I should take that as well. Alright, I want to actually attack Congo, which might not be so easy as you think, because like I said, this is a toll run and I haven't even like upgraded any of my ideas. Like I didn't select the ideas according. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're gonna develop some. Alright, so this is for the memes as well. Look, if you actually are the leading producer of tropical wood, you will get like a construction cost as well. So if I stack all of that, so let's see how much construction cost will that bonus give me if I have it, let's say. Tropical wood, development cost. Oh, I thought it was construction. Damn. Whole world was a lie, man. You don't have any construction cost here? Nah. Alright, then we're actually gonna develop. Oh, development cost is good as well. Alright, and manpower as well. Bump this up. Alright, that's great. And do we have governing capacity? Yeah, we have. Also, if there are like good lands here, I want to expand the infrastructure. Yeah, for example, this will help a lot. Alright. Fuck. Also, Samar, where is this Samar? Alright. So, if you add a province to a trade company, you can't actually convert them, right? Which is bad, but it is what it is. The easiest way to do this is like assign all the provinces into the trade company and do the same for the Philippines as well. And I'm gonna do it actually in, where is this? Polynesian Triangle. I don't even know if I have provinces there, but turns out I have. So here, let's see if there are provinces. Yeah. And also, if you have trade companies, I mean, trade companies are the meta, I mean. Alright, for example, we're not getting the bonus. We're not even getting the bonus from the Cape? Seriously? Because these provinces are shit, man. Like, the only important province And the Cape region is this because it has like a natural harbor, right? So we have to buff this up. Also, I'm gonna build like a trade center. But before all of that, actually, let's build all the good stuff here. So I know this is not the optimal way, but I'm not like a min-maxer guy, so I just like to actually see every good building at top. And by the way, you might actually ask how the fuck did you actually click that fast? I mean, after playing this for so long, one day actually I realized I needed that macro, and I actually set up a macro on my mouse. So like yeah. And also I'm using just one mod. I'm playing in Iron Man, but it's not Iron Man compatible, like achievement compatible, let's say, because look, the mod is this. If I go influence, oh, the religious war triggered. If I go influence section, I believe it was here, or overlord sections. It should be influence, man. Where? So I can't see it right now, but there is this mod where actually you can ask all of your subjects and all of your like war allies to actually transfer you the occupations, which is really useful if you're actually playing in the colonies, because it can be a mess, let's say. Alright, let's see the situation in Europe. I mean, bro, the Catholics are absolutely cooked in this, man. I mean, if the Spaniards were a bit stronger, they might have had a better chance, but I mean, against the power of Mordor, there can be no victory, man. And Mordor is this. I mean, and it makes me like happy to see that, actually. Alright. And also the game started lagging again because of the Protestant war. Alright, let's see which mission. Oh, I didn't even do this. Navy size at least 100% of the force limit. Wine monopolies. Okay. I mean, these are just bad. Have a university, English alliance, competitive advantage. Alright, let's build some ships then. Also, should we upgrade this? Also, by the way, guys, pro tip: never forget to actually upgrade your trade ships, because new ships will give you more trade power. And you can check it here, but it just says like there are no ships in this fleet that can be upgraded. Alright, let's see. Alright, basically you don't need like a heavy ship in a single player campaign, because you can do all you need like with galleys and light ships as well, because light ships are the meta and they're the best because they give you a lot of trade power. The only actual situation where you might need like heavy ships is maybe in the early game when you're struggling, like let's say you're Florence and you're fighting with the Venetian navy, which means you're cooked. Or actually you're trying to invade the British Isles mid-game, which is like a death sentence. Like, the only way to actually invade the British is like, you must have some special kind of like morale buff to your navy, or actually you just snipe them. You just follow them, and when actually you see they're away, in like their navies in the colonies or the other side of the world, you just invade. And pray to God that you won't get actually intercepted there, because the British Navy in this game is so massive, man. Like, British Army sucks in this game. The ideas and everything are terrible, but yeah. Alright, colony self-sustaining. Oh, what? How are you? Oh my god. Alright, by the way, also I should probably switch all of these countries to actually crown colonies. So I made them self-governing colonies, and I'm giving them money a lot because I want them to actually develop themselves and expand faster. But right now they're really strong. I mean, for example, Brazilians have 33,000 Mexicans, which they still haven't like cored these, I think. Oh, it's a territorial core. That's nice. I like the Cubans. Dude, Cubans have more soldiers than like the United States or like Florida or whatever. Alright, we're gonna change this because the weird thing is actually, if you have if you may say self-governing colonies, look at this. But for example, I'm actually earning almost 50 ducats from tariffs. But the problem is, let's see the tariff efficiency. 10% minus from every subject that is actually self-governing. So, yeah. I'll make them crown colonies. This one as well, and it's a bit pricey. If you want to change the colonial time, you need actually 1,000 ducats. It is what it is. And the Mexicans have debt. Yeah, I want to pay this as well. Like it's like happy life, happy wife, happy life, whatever the fuck that is. It's like happy subject, happy rule or something like that. You always actually want to make your subjects rich. And also, I'm sending manpower to Mexico because they were struggling a bit back, but I mean, I want to subsidize. Yeah, I mean, right now they're bigger than me, I think. Portuguese Mexico is 500 development, man, and me, just myself, is like almost barely 650 or something like that. Half of my subjects are 1,100, and that's crazy. That's just crazy. All right. Yeah, see, right now it's good to actually take the tech because it's not early, and because of the neighbor bonus, I'm actually paying a lot less, 5%. That's really good. So never take the technologies before. And my colonies are doing well. Also, I like to take Australia. But the funny thing about Australia, I'm gonna tell you guys, it's so weird. People who played colonial nations will know this actually. Look. Let's say I send a colonist here. Actually, I'm gonna give you a real life example of that. All of these colonists will go away and cancel. See, because all of these countries are like decentralized nations, and they will constantly change their capital and provinces. And let's say this colonist I sent here will like be in like 352 days, right? And by that time, I swear, I bet my right ass, they will actually change their capital and my colonists will be called back. Let's see. Yep! You see, just immediate. That's why I hate colonizing Australia. So I have to do this again. Oh, this one happened as well. And only, like, this one has like 260 days. We have to wait again. Look, I bet they're gonna change. They're gonna change their capitals. This is such a weird gameplay mechanic. So my advice, if you actually want to take Australia for if you want to take Australia for some reason, actually, just take a province here and then build a spy network, and then go on from there. Just please, I swear to God, don't do it like this. Don't just send colonists to Australia. It's weird, man. All right, we're getting the good ones. I believe these were the spice, the close one, the rubber. If you played. Hearts of Fire nor victoriously. Yeah. Alright, so like I said, I want to actually get the bonus here. Trade companies are really important. Like, look, let's see. Because of my trade companies helping me control more than 51% of the node in South Africa and the Cape of Good Hope part, I get 1+ merchant. This is why, guys, you never need, as a colonial nation especially, trade ideas, because there will be a point where you have a lot of trade companies. You won't need any, like, how do you say, merchants. So please think again next time if you want to actually, like, if you're thinking like, oh, I want to focus on trade, and for more merchants and everything, I need the trade ideas. I mean, the good thing here, maybe I would recommend, is like, global trade power is good, merchants are good, of course. Trade range is absolutely useless because you can get range from different ways. But the trade steering, oh, that's amazing. Now I can't. And the trade steering is one of the most like important and like misunderstood concepts in the game. So let's say, guys. So I made my trade companies in the Moluccas region, right, and Malacca and the Philippines. So this is what you do. So I'm controlling 30%. If I send ships, I will control like 50-60%, right? And if I develop the provinces and conquer much more provinces, I will develop like 90%. So what trade steering does is take this trade from here and it goes downstream to the Cape of Good Hope, and everything that's can, for example, let's say the British are bringing in like some spice or some juicy tea, Turkish tea for me, and they want to sell in London. But if I control like 100% of this, nothing will go to London from there, or almost nothing. And I will bring them to the Ivory Coast, and if I have the 100% there, I will bring them to Sevilla. And then from Sevilla, I will collect. Oh my, oh god, no! I don't like the French to be that strong, man. By the way, I might actually just snipe the Spaniards, because I know I said I don't want to start wars here, but I just want this, the Alhambra monument, which will give me admin efficiency 5, which is the most important modifier in the game. And also Alas Coreal is really good. Like, you have 20% tariffs and 10% gold cap. Treasure fleet is meh, monthly autonomy change, it's not important, but I mean, yeah. Also, they even got Navarra and everything. But the problem with that is the borders will look really good, and also my army is really bad. They're ahead at technology. Let me see the army quality actually. Oh my god. Oh god. Dude, let's see. The Spaniards. Alright, so I have for morale, they have like 6-5, 6-7. Discipline, they have 105. I mean, my situation is absolute dog shit. The only way I can defeat the Spaniards, even though this is their like weakest form. Oh my god, what's going on with the colonies, man? Alright, I'm gonna change it to Crown Colony as well, and I'm gonna actually enable sport loyalists and bribe you. Let me bribe. Okay. Anybody has debt? I want to pay. Alright, this looks juicy. This looks really good, man. Alright, and also I want to actually get more tariffs. So, should I actually tariff the Mexicans? Let me see. Which subject is like the richest? Okay, I'm gonna tax the Brazilians. Let's see how much we can get. Alright, let's see. So, if you remember, like 10 minutes ago, while I was talking about the tariff situation, where like if you have like self-governing colonies, I said for each type of subject that is self-governing colony, you will get minus 10% tariff reduction, which is bad. So at that point, we were earning like 50 ducats for tariffs, from tariffs, right? Right now, I'm earning 85 or 84, which is crazy. And if you play this until the late game, with all the buildings and everything and all these provinces, and including like the income from here, you will get you won't get tariffs from here, but from the New World, you will get like 2k tariffs maybe if you do it right. All right, so these ships, they're important. Alright, I'm gonna help them. Shortcut S. Alright, so foremost, we have to actually put some merchants. Alright, hold on. TikTok user face. Oh, fuck. Alright, the Moluccas, I will transfer trade from here, and I believe he should bring it to the Cape of Good Hope. Let's see. It will take a lot of this. Also, Cuyaba, I don't know where is this. I don't need this, but I need that merchant. I'm gonna call him back. Alright, and also Malacca, I will transfer trade as well. Let's wait for this guy. Okay. Also, let's take the technologies. We have charge infantry. Okay. So from the Moluccas, this is why Malacca is the most important part here. For example, I'm actually transferring 9 ducats from the Moluccas, but I'm not earning any because it says actually transferring to Malacca. So if I don't control Malacca, I won't like the Malaccas are actually making a lot of money here, but I'm not making any money at all. So hold on, I'm gonna do something. So that's why I actually built these ships. I'm gonna help them protect trade in the Moluccas and also in Malacca. Alright. Like, these are the trade nodes that I'm strongest, dude. It's crazy with the counter this side, the small. It's absolute fun. East Indian trade route, yeah. That's a smile on my face, man. I don't know, imagine what a life it must have been back in the day when you're actually an explorer, like with Magellan or someone like that, or Columbus. It's wild, man. Alright, the rivals, the Moroccans are really... You really consider yourself my rival, man? Sure, Austrians are getting stabbed by everyone anyway. and the Vienna fell. All right. Cheap trade power propagation. Take that. Also, let's upgrade all the trade ports. Okay, that's good. And what about the plantations? Yeah, they're built right now. God, right now I'm earning 150 from tariffs because I built all of those plantations, and it's gonna get, it's gonna snowball more and more. It's gonna be wild, man. All right, we're gonna build some trade centers. No, not trade center. What's this called? Marketplace. All right, let's build all. Until 1. I usually do it like that. All right. All right, this is good. So we're controlling the trade here. I want to get the bonus from here as well, and also I'm gonna build a spy network in Benin because I really want these provinces, because it annoys me a lot that I don't have like more than 70%. All right, from the Congo, I'm gonna do that, and also I know my army is weak, so I'm gonna build 2 forts and 1 here, and also like this. Yeah, I'm even behind. Like the Congolese army is better than mine, bro, which is wild, absolutely wild, man. All right, so the peacekeeping force of the Mexicans is okay. They can take care of themselves, man. Like this is my baby that I raised them, man. Like 20-30 minutes ago they were like this, but not really, but I mean a couple hours ago, let's say. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna take all these troops, and also we should upgrade these ships, but wait. Alright, we got a good advisor actually. Discipline, there you go. That's good. Come on, bro. We're earning a lot of money from the gold trade as well. Alright, I'm gonna get all you guys in here. Let's go. I'm gonna recall all of my diplomats, and I was improving with the threatening countries a lot, so I can now actually get an alliance with someone. Probably I'm allied with the French, which is really good. But dude, it's interesting, they have like 75,000 and the Brits have 200k. The British army is bigger than the Ottoman army. It's ahistorical. Alright, I'm gonna ally the Poles. This is the thing I hate, by the way. So, guys, something happened. You guys remember the DLC when like the Teutonic and the Polish update were there, and also the lines from the North patch as well, DLC as well. They changed a lot, and for some reason, for more than a year actually, the Russian AI in this game is so bad. They always get like either eaten by the Poles, the Swedes. I even seen like they're getting stabbed by Nogai, or even Novgorod, which is wild. Like if Novgorod actually allies the Danes, and the Danes don't lose like the Swedish Union, they might actually go join the war against the Russians, which is ahistorical. Pardon my French. Ahistorical, I think. Yeah, it should be historical as possible. Yeah. Also, the AI never, like the British AI never colonizes India properly, a proper historical way, and I don't like that as well. But I mean, I guess you can have your cake and eat it too. Okay, the Mexicans are doing their job. This is good. Let me see if actually one of my subjects has debt, and I will pay. Oh, 500 ducats, man. Portuguese Colombia, no. Peru, no. Mexico, why? So, you've probably seen this before, like guys. Chichimeca is my vassal state. You know why this is? If you annex a country, their vassals will become your vassals. But I'm careful about that, and I never do that. But what happened is, when the Portuguese Mexicans, these guys were attacking like the Mexican miners, they annexed one of them. And because they annexed a country that had vassals, probably, now whatever this is called, Chichimeca, whatever, Chihimeca, they're my vassal, and I'm gonna break the vassalization, but I think I have a truce. Let me see. No, I don't have a truce. Break vassalization is absolutely disgusting to like. This is actually spending my Diplo relation slot, man, is so bad. Also, yeah, I've been lazy. Like, I have 2 colonists, man. I should use them. Alright, the soldiers are there? No, they're not there. Alright, let's get the claims on the Congolese. The richest province, Soyo. Oh my, dude, 23 development. This is good. And the trade, good. Okay. That's why I was attacking, actually. Alright, Benin. You go as well. What? Oh, sorry. I misclicked. I want to like enter the Louisianian part, maybe. Or I'll see about that. Like, I'm thinking of like attacking the Asinai Federation, just for the memes, because they include like the Mexican region, and I want it to look like this. It's just like an OCD, and I seriously need to attack the Spaniards just for this. Like, these 2 provinces, these look so bad, man. Absolutely unacceptable. Alright, yeah, I should have built more like cogs, man, the convoy ships. It's wild. Alright, let's build some transport ships. Look, guys, this is so interesting as well, because I have like shipyards here, and I developed most of these provinces, and I expanded the infrastructures. Like, these are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces, right? And to build 30 ships, it's like takes like 30 days. And let's say I build in here, it takes like 2,000 days, which is, this is like 10 provinces. This is because I developed these provinces properly, and I use like the good combinations of buildings and everything. Yeah. Dude, I also remember back in the day they didn't have like autonomous missionaries. It's crazy. Right now the EU4 is actually really user friendly, I think. To some extent, I still think it's like too hard to learn for a beginner. I understand that, but yeah. Oh, what is this? The Floridians asking for independence. Never ever accept this. Never ever accept something like this. Even though Spaniards are my rivals, I don't like that. The best thing, because, look guys, let's say I want to get the land here. This is extremely important, please listen. Alright, for example, if I take a land here, the war score cost, without admin efficiency or anything, this is like 13% war score cost, right? So, if you want to take this province, you will have to spend 13% war score. But let's say if the province is in the New World, this is 1%. You know why? Because it says, wait, where was it? East Colony, -7, guys, and the base is 5. Like, it's almost 90% reduction. So if I actually help the Floridians actually liberate themselves and form Texas or the United States, it will be bad for me, because I will have to engage in 3-4 wars instead of 1 to actually annex them. Oh, this soundtrack is so good. Alright, let's just merge them up nicely. Still this war is going on. The lag is crazy, man. 96%. And the Lubeck is the leader of the war, dude. Alright, we're gonna help this. Also get 2 generals. Let's see, we are good generals. Oh, these are good actually. I'm gonna use them. And also, I think I should abdicate because my son is better actually. 535? Well, relatively speaking, I think it's better. Alright, let's attack these guys. Dagbon, I don't know whose Dagbon is. Alright, rush that. If we can catch them, we can catch them. Alright, now they're absolutely like, this is historical, guys. They're fighting with like spears and arrows. Meanwhile, I have like, I won't say proper soldiers. So soldiers suck. If I was fighting in like the Protestant war, I will be absolutely cooked. Or Ivory Coast, I misclicked this. Okay, here we go. Also, this is the thing I was saying. So I can upgrade these ships. So I just click this, and yeah, and the ship is upgraded right now. We can upgrade these. Yes, go to port, upgrade. Always, like, guys, never forget to do this. Actually, this is extremely important because I believe it gives you more trade power. Oh, we have 20 ships just waiting there like that. All right. Well, I'm gonna send you to Malacca as well. And see, Malacca is actually transferring trade power to the Cape of Good Hope. So the civilian trade node it's like 106 ducats right, and I'm controlling 81%. Wow, look at the British one, dude. How? They didn't even go proper colonial. Wow, they might actually get the global trade before. Wow. Dude, wait. I'll do something. I'll think of something. Alright, we need more trade power and more valuable goods in our provinces. So actually, let me build these. These will give like local trade power for and production efficiency. These are really good. These are called company depots. Alright. Let's build them all. And the Philippines as well. And here. And the Ivory Coast is important. Alright. And also, always do this. This is per once, like 1,000 ducats this costs. And this will give like 50% trade steering in this like region. So, but it's in the region. I don't think it's in the whole charter. So let's make it in the Cape Coast, or actually in Benin would be better actually. Let's do it here. It doesn't matter that much. And here, and we will have a lot more trading power actually. All right. So let's see if like this number will change. It should. 106 right now. Wow, yeah. Like couple clicks that just added like 9 ducats, man. Like the Evangelical Union, of course, won. Like what's going on with the I think they got Brandenburg as a PU. It's wild, dude. Oh, shout out to Marco from Macedonia, my brother. Nice to see you there. How are you doing? Yeah. Or you can actually, sorry, I have to fix this. Yeah. You can actually see the lag is gone because the Protestant war is over. And right now the European map is absolutely disgusting. Well, this looks worse than the whole Roman Empire map, man. It's wild. Alright. We're gonna upgrade these ships as well. Look, my subjects are helping me. Dude, who is this? Portuguese Mexico has like 10 ships there. Alright. Let's take this. I don't want to annex them because it's just a hustle and I don't like it. I'm just gonna assault and rush this. And also, if you're playing Portugal, you can raise the Ordenanças. Ordenanças. I don't know. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother. This will give 1 year worth of manpower and sailors and lose 2 or exhaustion. 1 year worth of manpower. Look, guys, imagine like imagine 1 year worth of manpower is like 50,000 like late game. Let's say it's probably a lot more than that, and you just get that with 1 click. It's really good. And also, I'm fighting the rebels of the Beninese. All right, so let's go. All right, I want these oh. Alright, these are useless because if I get provinces from the Timbuktu region, I have to actually bring them through Safi and then Sevilla. And the problem is, if I want to have more trade power in Safi, well, I can actually use trade ships, but the best way is to actually conquer all of this, which I don't think like doing because I don't want to go historical a bit. Alright, we're gonna concentrate the development for cheaper core construction cost, and also add all these to trade power, trade company, and also we're gonna upgrade everything here because this is just the best state. Like the Beninese state, this state is fire, man. This will like double our income. Alright, right now, if we can, because we control the almost all the major like trading hubs and the Sierra Leone region, we have like how much? 70% control, man, and we have the bonus. All right, let's put that merchants back to work. So you go here, and also let's upgrade these. Beautiful. All right, and now we're gonna attack the Congolese. So yeah, I think I can afford a bit more. Oh, I thought my force limit was 60 or something like that. That's good. All right. So we're gonna recruit some, like, I need cannons. Well, I basically want something like this, probably. It's take like 641 days. Pro. Whoa. I can't build here because they're not on course. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna build them here and then bring them later. Soundtrack is fire, man. I hope I won't get like flagged because of the, how do you say that? Copyright. Today's world, in today's day and age, like, the copyright situation is crazy, man. As a guy who actually like plays music and so on, even I don't understand it. I mean, normally musicians are, for example, a bit more harsh when it comes to like the copyrighted content. But I feel like it's just going in a bad way, especially on YouTube, man. You can say like specific words, and I'm not talking about the swear words as well. You will get flagged. For example, this video's title. I was talking with ChatGPT about what to put on the title, and Chat literally said, and it's so wild to me. If you put, guys, ChatGPT said this. Let's say you're a Turkish guy and you're making like an EU4 video where you talk about history and everything. If you put on a title like chilling or gaming, the video will get flagged. Because TikTok's algorithm will basically think like, oh, this is probably boring because it's like chilling and just gaming. And I agree to some extent. Like, walkthrough videos and things like that are dead. And like how to play a game efficiently, that's such a bad way to actually make a video if you're not like a master. For example, if I made a video about like our stream where I was just playing a single player game, if I don't have like a base audience, it won't get like viewed at all, because you're not giving anything concrete and interesting. Alright, the British. Okay. Tobacco, hot chocolate. It's like, I never even read these stuff. I was reading these like when I was first playing the game. The use of cocoa to create a hot beverage and a custom inherited from the American natives. While the new drink caught on quickly in some parts of European society, it has taken some time and large amounts of sugar before it reached a larger acceptance. With that out of the way, however, the demand for chocolate is now steadily increasing in the world. So I'm gonna tell you something interesting about the Ottoman Empire and the Islamic world generally. And when coffee was coffee first emerged, like from Yemen or somewhere like that, I didn't do my research properly on this. So anyway, when the coffee came to the Islamic world, the Muslim scholars and sheikhs, imams, they were actually fighting with each other about whether if it's haram or it's halal, because it's not like a substance that numbs you or something like that. It actually opens your mind some, but they thought maybe it's like some kind of like hallucinogenic drug or something like that. And so at the end, I think the Sunni authorities decided that it's not haram because it's not like a fermentation process like alcohol, for example, and there are like some specific weird procedures in like the Muslim world. Muslim scholars do that back in the day. So that's really interesting actually. And it's the same about the Italians, like the Europeans as well. Like when tomatoes first came in Italy, they were like, because the red color actually symbolizes something bad or blood, something like that. People in Italy, I bet it's like in the southern Italy, man, like in Naples or Sicily, they were thinking like, maybe this is poisonous because it looked evil. If something is red, yeah. Okay, so we got the soldiers here. We're gonna bring them here, then actually attack the Congolese. I just want the provinces in the Ivory Coast region. I don't care about the Congo parts. Well, these are actually like copper and so on. These are like good provinces. I actually want here, man. I won't say this out loud, but I mean, taking Madagascar would be fun actually. Like, profitable. It's historical. Alright, we have a core on Benin. I'm gonna... Alright. Buff the shit out of this. Alright, develop. We need at least 25 to actually make it a world port. Okay. So I'm gonna make this a world port as well. What was the trade good here? Ivory. Alright. We have a trade marketplace here. We're gonna build like a trade station. Oh. We have an impressment office. This is one of the useless like manufacturers, but anyway. See, because I actually stacked all the modifiers. Let me get these modifiers as well. Look at my construction cost, guys. 49 ducats to build a basic workshop. And let's say if in a certain province I have like expand infrastructure a couple times. Look, it's 29 ducats to build in the colonies. It's crazy. Cost, let's see. In Cape of Good Hope, if I build something, it's basically free, dude. And I have like 14,000 ducats, and I don't even spend this money. 248 ducats to build a manufactory? You kidding me? 150 to build barracks? Alright, so I'm just gonna keep building more of these because the manufacturers are really profitable right now. Alright. Once they go like below 35, I will switch on actually building like soldiers' households. Alright. So like these goods like fish or livestock, grain, these are extremely important to build like soldiers' households. Because soldiers' household, I think the like equivalent of actually building a manufacturer is like 5 development. So like if I build like a soldier's household here, it's the same equivalent of like 5 times deving this up militarily, which is really strong. I mean, yeah, you should absolutely build like soldiers' households. All right. So the OCD thing again, I'm gonna actually make this 30, upgrade this. I know it's not the most efficient way, like I said, like I should probably raise the tax, buff the tax, but it is what it is. I mean, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna attack the Congolese, and also, God. Alright, my investments actually work. So if you guys remember, like 15 minutes ago or something like that, the English channel's value was like 105, 106, and mine was like that as well. But because I just made the right decisions and right investments, and I used my points carefully, and I didn't overdo some things, or I wasn't like overextended. Yeah, basically I was careful, so I got 150, and I will absolutely get the global trade in. Either Lisbon or Porto, probably. Yeah. Also, let's buff this up as well. I have a lot of manpower I'm now using. This is a good modifier. This is a good, actually, building. Oh, this is a good event as well. If I remember correctly, if I don't... the lowest part should be diplomatic reputation. Ah, I was wrong. You shouldn't brag that much. Yup. Colony self-sustaining. Alright, let's go Philippines. Alright. I wish I could see what was going on in Japan. I think they unified Japan. I can see China as well. Persia is massive. No guy in Central Asia. Commonwealth. I mean, I've seen my share of actual bad EU4 maps, but this is just a different level, man. Yeah, Ottomans didn't even took Vienna. Like, what's this, man? And the biggest problem is, what's this like Commonwealth sneaking into like this Northern Europe? French still have cores on this. My God, it's just a weird world map. At least, uh, all of South America is controlled by except like 3 provinces. Alright, yeah. Okay. Brand new world charter. Okay, sure. Okay, attack the Galicians. They're allied with the Austrians. What the fuck? And Austrians are a archduchy right now. They're not even a kingdom. No, I think archduchy might be a kingdom rank. Let's see. Is it a kingdom rank? The government rank duchy. Austrian archduchy. Minus 33% subjects development. Oh my god, that's really good actually. Damn. The problem with Portugal is like it's such a fun campaign, but you can't form anything good. Like you can form Spain, which why are you even doing that? I mean, just play Castile then, and you can form the Roman Empire, of course, but nobody restores the Roman Empire because it takes too long, man. Like I've done it in the past before multiple times, but it's not a fun time. I mean, at one point it's just the game just becomes too much like micromanaging and everything. It's not good. And you might ask, why am I actually not taking the Defender of the Faith? I don't want to do it because I don't want to get called into a war where like Brits attack someone Catholic, or like the Ottomans attack a Catholic nation, and it will be a really massive problem for me. And if I like decline the call, I would lose prestige and diplomatic reputation. Alright, it's 1599. Fingers crossed we're gonna get the global trade. Come on, don't let me down. But sometimes actually like takes 1 year more. Like sometimes it spawns in like 1601. You have rebels, Beninese rebels. Okay, bro, come on. All right, the courageous African rebels. See, that battle there was like historical. You should see that. Alright, let me see. They don't even have many forts. Mayumba. Okay. Alright, so one of the forces will stay here to actually build up the war score. Wait, what? How many troops these guys have? Yeah, I'm just gonna split these. So I have 3 army stacks. 1, 2. Alright. Alright, oh yeah, we've got in the Porto, like I said. Like I said, either Porto or Lisbon, right? Ah, that's great. And because we're so small, like I'm such a small nation, I can actually quickly embrace this because I don't have to wait like the Ottomans or other big empires to actually deinstitution to spawn in everywhere, right? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna barrage this. I mean, we have a lot of points anyway. Alright. So we should be good. Their ideas are like, they've got defensive, man. Defensive is one of the deadliest ideas, which is a hot take, I know, but the morale of armies 15% is one of the biggest like buffs in the game. Yeah, but they're absolute paper troops. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna go like this and alright. And always remember to do this as well. Like if you want to carpet siege, just hold D and then like this, but I'm gonna get intercepted there, so hold on. Whoa, because they got offensive ideas, their moving speed is massive. Alright, you should cut them there. Your reinforcements are coming in. Alright, so quick tip, hold D to actually split every unit into like 1000 regiments, and then choose all of them and press escape, and then click right. Like you don't have to carpet siege with your like manually by hand. Just a quality of life hack. Alright. So their enthusiasm is low. They will accept my peace treaty. I just wait for it. Alright, so I should take all these provinces. Alright guys, yep, this is what I want. Yeah, it looks nice, and the whole Ivory Coast, just almost all of it actually looks blue, my color. Alright, we're gonna cut all this up and also add these to the trade company provinces, and also we have like new states, right? We're gonna use this trade power edict, and not edict, what's this called? Company investment. And also I want to local production efficiency, let's take this as well. It's juicy. Yeah. Development cost, I will take that. See, it's like what Trump said, man. Look at the tariffs. I mean, we're gonna make so much money from tariffs. You won't know where to spend them, man. I'm already 150 ducats from tariffs alone. Dude. Tariff efficiency. Oh, Portuguese Brazil is still a self-governing colony. No way. Change colonial type. Also, I don't need this as well. Global sectors increase. Yeah. I don't know. I got the sense that the colonies are taking too long. Like these ones in the Philippines, it's too long, man. And I have like almost 200 colonial growth. 165. Right, let's merge all of you guys up and split. I don't want you guys to die from attrition. Alright. So I think I should probably attack the Spaniards with the help of the French. The French don't want to come because they have a truce. I can handle the Spaniards alone, man. And their truce is gonna end in like December 16 of 8, 7 years. Yeah, well, this is a truce from the Protestant League War. No. It is what it is. Alright, so we're just gonna chill out and wait for the French. I can have 4 leaders, so let's do it this way. And also, I don't want to use my heir as like a leader as well, because he will die. This guy is a Chad. He's like a aggressive expansion reduction enjoyer. He's careful. He's well advised. He's righteous. He's 63 years old. And by the way, guys, this is one of my favorite stuff. So if you take exploration and expansion, and with the policy, you will get like, what's this? Native uprising chance minus 50%. And also, if you have, where is it? Here, the established New World missions. If you use this, which, where is that? Yeah, this, I used it. You will get minus 50% uprising chance more again. And therefore, it's minus 100% uprising chance, right? So, you will never get like resistance or uprisings in your colonies. And you can still go to the native repression policy for 20% bonus as well. Yeah, it's just a tip. Because, I mean, back in the day we always used to like put 1k stack soldiers in each of the provinces that we were actually making colonies, which is not bad, I guess, but I mean, it's just a hassle. Oh yeah, we're gonna get the universities. I mean, you're gonna see the snowball, man. Universities give like 20% construction development cost, and also we're gonna get dev cost from here, and also admin efficiency 10%. Prestige, well, I don't need anything, so yeah, basically. Oh fuck. Yeah, because we're a European country, we can found a trade Indian trade company as well, which will give us merchants fund, global trade power. Yes sir, let's go. Timbuktu, Congo. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's start with those soldiers' households, or before that actually I should do the training fields, so, because these are actually cheaper and faster to build actually. Alright. Oh fuck. I built so much because macro was on. I mean, this is absolutely useless to build it because it's like a little improvement. But anyway, I'll keep it, I guess. Well, it is what it is. These things happen. And we're gonna get the absolutism, so I should actually probably remove a couple of these, especially this one, supremacy of the crown. Well, this is really good. It gives like loyalty equilibrium, but it also gives influence. So I want to get a lot of absolutism because it's one of my like fetishes. I actually want to stack absolutism a lot. And yeah, let's remove this. Well, still the clergy has a lot of influence because of the this. Alright, let's remove the other ones. Right of council. Oh, there's an agenda to build something here. Okay. Let's build manpower. We can increase this much. Okay. Yeah. And the other row of the plantations are done as well. Almost done. Alright, let's go. Oh, like, we got most of the Philippines, and we should probably attack the rest. Yeah. See, my missionaries are unable to actually convert because I added the provinces to a trade company. Well, trade companies are really OP, but yeah, some caveats, right? Like, for example, if you didn't do these like investments, let's see, look, where was it? Yeah. For example, from production, oh no, the local autonomy is the biggest thing. Yeah, it's a territorial core, so therefore I get like only the 10% of like the efficient output of everything, like manpower and other economical benefits. So you get more trade power, let's say, relatively speaking, and also if you do all of these, and also you've got like I think it was here, yeah, expansion ideas. It gives minimum autonomy in territories as well. You can kind of negate that, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You're not earning like getting much manpower at all, like 150 from here. Well, like for example, let's see in like the proper European lands. For example, from Braganza, we have like, let's see, 4,000, and in Lisbon we have like 6,500 manpower, dude. Because we invested a lot in this, and I didn't even like build soldiers' household, or I didn't even like buff the army, buff the manpower. Sorry, my English slips sometimes, Turkish or whatever. So anybody have questions? I can talk about the Ottomans. I can talk about the Turks. Anything. The Balkans. You can ask, why are you living in the Balkans? We're all the same, guys. We're all the same. The culture is the same. Everything, the food is the same. We're all brothers and sisters here, right? I always say this to my Christian friends too. Like, I love my Macedonian Orthodox friends. Like, they're the best, dude. I mean, I call all of them like my brother in Christ, because it's like that scene in like the Kingdom of Heaven, right? You know that scene, right? You probably know it. Like when Saladin actually comes in to Bolton, like Assalamu alaikum, they say. So a couple interesting things actually. Guys, my mom is an Arabic teacher. Well, I'm 100% Turkish. I looked at my ancestor, and it's mainly like coming from Istanbul, and I'm from Adana. And so because my mom and my like grandfather before he passed away was like an Arabic, they knew Arabic, they taught me some things. So I'm gonna give you a couple examples. So for example, if you're like if you have a Balkan language, you can actually realize this more because of the Ottoman influence, and you guys a lot, right? So the basic idea is, for example, in Turkish language, we don't have like two voices, I don't know how to say this in English properly, like iki tane sesli harf. Like, you know, the vowels, I think, yeah, two vowels can't be like one after another, right? For example, I'm gonna write it here, saat. This means the clock or hour, right? It's the same in Albanian, for example, as well. This is not Turkish. This is coming from Turkish, like Albanians know this because of the Ottomans, probably, and because of the Ottoman influence for like more than 500 years, right? But this is not a Turkish word because I can understand. Because these two A's, if it was Turkish, it should be like something like this, right? You can't put like two vowels next to each other. So therefore, this is Arabic actually, and most of the times this logic works actually. And if it's not Arabic, it's either Persian or coming from French. So it's Sa'at actually in Arabic. I think it's in Arabic. And yeah, you have like some interesting things like that. Wait. So another interesting thing is actually, so a historian would actually explain you guys this better and clearly actually. But look, for example, when the Turks came to Anatolia, we actually took our governmental systems from the Byzantines and also the Persians, but mainly Persians. Turkish Empire, the Ottomans, are coming from the tradition of the Persians, let's say, this Persian Islamic world. And so because of that, and of course the Seljuks came from like this place, right? And they entered Persia first. Most of the religious like practice words, for example, like how we say like salah, like how we say, like this Islamic like prayers, and most of the words are actually coming from Persian instead of Arabic. So for example, to like pray, we actually say namaz, which Albanians say the same as well, and but in Arabic and in the Quran is actually salah. So that's the distinction. What the fuck is that, dude? The Zuni Federation War of Honor. Someone is fucking my colony? I'm the big daddy Portugal Ömer Baba here, okay? I'm gonna... Dude, I got so distracted. I have one colonist empty and 22k is on the bank. Jesus, bro. I'm shouting too much. My neighbors will come fuck me up. Alright. Oh, we got the trade depots right now. Alright. Let's upgrade this, but not too much. Because we won't have like building slots left that way. Alright, yeah. I'm thinking of like getting the Defender of the Faith, I'm not sure. And also I can actually start culture converting some things, just for the fun. It's such a Turkish moment, guys. Yeah. You know what I love about the Balkans? I love when actually when I offend people and people get like mad about like these stupid little things. Like, I say I'm proud of the Ottoman Empire, of my ancestry, and it's like suddenly, how can you be proud of that? You know what you guys have done to my like parents, not parents, like great grandparents or something like that. I mean, I can say the same thing about. Okay, I won't get into this. Yeah, in the chat, the people will start eating each other right now. So yeah, let's cool it down. Okay. Let's be a little bit more politically correct. That's disgusting, but alright. I have 49 power projections. So if you have like more than 50 power projection, you will get actually the benefits of like 1 mana of each, and that's really OP. So I'm just gonna insult the Spaniards. Alright, let's see the creative insult. But alright, the Spanish know nothing about running a state. No. Furthermore, I believe that Madrid. Your blood will make the soil like Jesus. It's crazy. Judgment day is upon us. The minions of Lucifer walk upon the earth. Oh no, it's merely Spanish. It's the first time I've seen this. The minions of Lucifer is walking among us, brother. Alright, let's. Oh, dude, I want to remove these because, see, the problem is the age of absolutism will begin, and I want actually like the absolutism limit because of these, but I can't remove these because I use this interaction like too many times. Like this gives me uprising chance, right? But it gives 15 influence, so I have to wait before removing those. Right of cancel, remove that, please. All right, let's see. Alright, last year. By the way, if someone could explain this, like, as a pro EU4 player, I don't even know that. Sometimes Taiwan is like uncolonized, and sometimes it is. What's the deal with that? Is it like an event that like one of the Chinese nations like Ming has, or something like that, where they actually release or go colonial, and then suddenly this nation always appears? What's this called? Tunging, whatever. I don't know. Okay. Alright, forget about these. I want to be the Korea controller. That would be really good, actually. Oh my, yeah, finally the guy died at 75 years old, something like that. Dude, it's 1600s, man. I mean, you should be even lucky, like, you can take baths. I mean, I'm the biggest empire right now, right? I'm not even an empire, I'm a kingdom, and I have like 800, how is that? 849 development, dude. Yeah. Okay. So I need to go like my thoughts. What should I do? Yeah, I remember now. I was actually waiting for the truce between the French and the Spaniards to end, so I can take Granada for the beautiful monuments. Beautiful monument, 5% admin efficiency, and also the rest of the colonial stuff. And also I probably want to get my hands on Florida, or like a proper United States version, like 13 colonies. I can attack the British as well, but that's like a death sentence right now, because the British fleet is unstoppable right now, I bet. Like, this is the strongest Britain I've ever seen, man. I mean, a couple of my late games, actually, they couldn't even like conquer the Scots. Oh, my rival Morocco. Dude, how is Morocco a valid rival for the Spaniards, man? Like, look at the difference between... Oh, they have better technology, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, we have spices, and also... Alright, let's colonize this. Yeah, I should probably bite the bullet and upgrade this, and I'm not using manpower anyway. So if I'm gonna attack the Spaniards, guys, always the most important thing is to choose the correct, like, the war goal. So for example, if I don't have soldiers here and I just put war goal as here, it will be bad, because the war goals, unlike real world, like for example, unlike Hearts of Iron, let's say, the war goals are really important, and they will give you like passively ticking 25%, right? Alright, so I have a claim here, actually. I can attack this, so this is easier to take. So look, I'm just gonna do this. I will bring like 20k stack. Oh, 614 out of the door. I don't know what happened to that guy, dude. I mean, you're not ruling my empire. I built this empire from scratch, man. You're not ruling if you're like 614, at least like 444, dude. Come on, please. The rule is like at least 12 mana by some, right? Alright, so these guys will stay here, and I'm gonna improve these ships in case something happens, and these are only like actually, yeah, transport ships, yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna take these are the galleons and the heavy ships. In case the Spanish fleet actually intercepts here. Alright. Come here. Dude, come here. Okay. Alright, God willing, I hope the French want to come, and if they have debt, I will pay that as well. I just want them to help me. I'm gonna give you the money, just fight my war, dude. Okay. Let's see if I can get more troops. I can get a lot of troops, but I don't have enough manpower because I spent most of it on the Great Project. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I should probably build a spy network, but it is what it is, I mean. And this is so good because they are like the Galicians, and the thing about that is actually I can truce juggle it. I call it truce juggling, but I don't know the community term. So for example, I'm gonna attack the Spaniards, and I'm gonna white piece these guys immediately, and then after the truce is over, I'm gonna attack these guys, and then the Spaniards will join on their behalf, helping their allies, and I will white piece the Spaniards. So 15 years truce will be 5 years truce, and you can loop that. Okay, and the main theme is playing. Great. Alright, so is the truce over? Yes, the truce is over. God willing? Yeah. Commonwealth wants to come, the French don't want to come. Like I said, they have 4K debt. I'm gonna pay the debt. I don't have a problem with money. I have a problem with good soldiers. I'm gonna give you this much and immediately... Yeah, no, we're gonna wait 1 day. Come on, oh yeah, they will accept right now. Yeah, we have like 300,000 just infantry, and they have like 100,000. Alright, so we're gonna actually take the... What's this province called? Rogewald, whatever. Also, do the French have this... Oh, they have this as a vital interest. So the AI will try to take this. So I should rush this if I want it. Wait. It's so bad. Alright, so if I want to rush that, I'm gonna do it this way. Forced march, give my best general, because I'm afraid of the Spaniards. I have a shitty ass army. Alright, let's start the war, guys. This is the moment. My allies will do everything for me. Alright, so why am I rushing here again? Is they have Granada, this French that is, as a vital interest province. So AI will absolutely take this and won't give it to me. But I want the province for the money, so I'm just gonna put my soldiers there. And you guys, this is a war. These guys will just wait here. Or actually, if there are no troops here, I can do this. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, rush there. Yeah, they're focusing on my mainland. I should have built forts. Yeah, I will get the woo devastation. Oh yeah, I'm the courier controller. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna choose, which one was it? Yearly absolutism. Dei gratia rex. The big king, something like that. I don't know. Alright, so if you're the courier controller, you get 1 diplomat, and also what else? Let's see. 1 yearly prestige, 20% advisor. I didn't know that. 20% aggressive expansion. That's the biggest one. It's just amazing. And you can call for crusade or excommunicate, but you can't excommunicate after the age of absolutism, I think. Or we're gonna barrage this, and yeah, I assaulted the fort, by all my troops died. At least I got it, because this is a important fort to take, because it's like a mountainous area. Yeah, I mean the Spanish ideas are insane, dude. They have like 20% morale of armies, and also artillery fire as well. So even though this is like their lesser version, their morale is really good. I mean, they're almost like not at the levels of the Persians. Look, the Persians are crazy, man. The Persians are crazy. Look at this, man. 7 morale. We're not even in like the 1700s, man. 110 discipline. But nobody has good siege ability. Commonwealth has insane army tradition. The thing that you can't see here is actually probably the Poles have a cavalry to infantry ratio, right? So just for like the winged hussar memes, you can play Poland, but it's not shown there. Yeah, I don't have manpower, so we're gonna raise the Orleans, whatever this called again. So out of thin air we have like 50, so the age of absolutism. So we can have max 45, but we're gonna remove these and we'll get more. So right now we have 1.5 because of our ideas, I think. Wait, because of the golden bull, and I think there was an idea about that here somewhere. Yeah, yearly absolutism 0.05, and aristocratic actually gives you yearly absolutism 0.5. Yeah. Alright, so actually we should get the others as well. Multiple universities. Just wants me to actually build couple universities. 5, that is. Um, I'm just gonna build in the provinces that I really want to develop, which are basically the provinces that, you know, where are the black colored ones. Yeah. Because why am I developing these provinces? They will give me a tariff bonus. So tariffs, if you remember, was 150. Let's see how much. Because AI was developing itself, right? 250 plus 100 in like 10 years, right? The snowball is real, guys. The snowball is absolutely real. And it's wild. Well, let's spend this money, dude. Alright, soldiers' households, couple, let's go. Yeah, this is juicy. And not only I am improving my economy, like, I'm improving my subjects, like, standards as well. Alright, so first of all, let's look at the goods. Like, I sometimes forget, like, because you absolutely want to actually build a manufacturer in, like, the good province that has good goods, right? Good goods. Valuable goods. But the thing is, if you build one manufacturer, so let's say if I want to build a state house, but if I build it here, I can't build another manufacturer in the same province unless I expand the infrastructure, right? So you just have to be careful. So first of all, let's build good manufacturers on every good province. So this is China, where this is good, really good. Tea, this is good. You never build like fish and like naval supplies manufacturers. You just build like soldiers' households. Alright, silk is good. Okay, tropical wood. Alright, now we can actually do this. So this will actually also, we're gonna build the government houses as well. So when we actually, because I'm playing toll right now, when I actually expand the infrastructure, I will get a lot of minuses to my like governing capacity, and my fleet just got railed there. Where is that though? Oh, yeah. Right, I'm just gonna put my fleet here, but I mean, yeah, no, we can't win that because I didn't focus on like building a good navy. I just built a merchant navy, as you should. Yeah, navy is a complete joke, just like Hearts of Iron 4 in this game, man. And it's even a bigger joke in Victoria 3. But hot take, guys, I really love Victoria 3. And yeah, especially with like last patches and everything, it got really good. Like the patches, with the DLCs. The India DLC was really bad in Victoria 3, but yeah, Victoria 3's current situation is, it's just a really fun game. It's just a really fun campaign. And I'm gonna say this again, and I said this in like one of my YouTube videos, I think. The most fun nation to play in EU4 and Victoria 3 is Russia, because in both games Russia is underdeveloped, lagging behind, but still sharing European characteristics. So it's really fun. It's not easy, because it won't be fun if it was easy, right? The biggest fun of this game, in my opinion, is like it's like Dark Souls. So the reason, this is my interpretation, the reason why I and like a lot of people like Dark Souls is, for example, oh yeah, this event. This is like 666 something like that. 546, that's good as well. Yeah, so because I don't have a daughter, I'm a Christian nation, and also my ruler is old, I get this 546, yes sir, and she's like 13 years old. I mean, God, what a great daughter, dude. And my allies are doing all the hard work, man. I got 70%. So in an ideal world, I would take like Granada, and I would take all of this because it looks bad otherwise. Like at the beginning of the stream, I actually said this, guys. I'm gonna give you an example, because these are Spanish cores. For example, if I take this province, it's like a how much? 5% war score, right? But if I take one of Spain's colonies, provinces. Let's say I take something in Florida. It's 1. This is why you should never support support independence of like colonial subject, because see, you can look at the province war score cost here. It's very low, but see, -9, almost -8.42, because it's a colony. So yeah. But the thing is, if I take all of Florida right now, all this area, it will like how do you say that? I will get overextended. So the smartest thing is like just take 5 provinces, and if you have 5 provinces, you'll get a colonial nation if you core them. So I'm gonna take 5 provinces here, 5 provinces in Louisiana, 2, 4. That's 5. Yeah, just don't mix it. Wait. Yep, that's in Louisiana. Okay. 2, 4, 5, and also we're gonna take in California. 3, 4, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. They even colonized Alaska, man. Alright, I'm gonna take provinces in Alaska. So why am I doing this is basically I took 5 provinces from each colonial region they have, because if you have 5 provinces in the colonial area that you have cores on, you will get a subject. And then in the other war, actually, I will attack and take all of the Americas from them, and that way I will get 0. Listen, I will get 0 overextension, because the overextension will go to my subjects, and I will suppress the rebels. I will pay my subjects debt and everything, and I would like I will take care of the hustle, and nothing would happen to my country. Like I won't get minus events or anything like that. So, and I'm gonna take Grenada. Oh, this as well. Yeah, let's just make it look nice and blue and Portuguese. Alright, I'm gonna calc them massively by actually encircling them here. Yeah, but we have to wait a little bit more. So Galicia still didn't fall. What? Alright, we're gonna wait for this for the war score. Alright, the attrition is killing my man, bro. Alright. Okay, dude. Yeah, I just need 86. If I just peace out, no, not peace out. Yeah, I should wait a couple minutes more actually. Alright. Boom, stack there, dude. 118, 109. Wait, hold on. Alright, now we can take it. Alright, so we're gonna add all this trade company provinces. Yeah. Core all it up. Yep. Damn, dude, this is my first live stream and I've been going for like almost 2 hours. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna drink some Turkish tea and so on. So I thank you guys. See you in the next one. And I don't even know how to close this actually. Hold it. Wait. Dude, how do I close this? And live. See you guys.